Hello and welcome back to All the Mods 8. Now, these videos are a bit pre-recorded, as in I'm usually recording them about a week before. So I'm just now getting to the comments on the ones on Magic Gear and just after that. So for the first comment I'm gonna go do is someone or Charlie Swift had noted that I can use the Ars Novus spellbook to try and mine ATM ore. Which, if I remember correctly from a earlier quest, I think I got that ore as a reward. Yep, I have a piece of all the modium ore. It can break the blocks around it, but it doesn't appear to actually work on the ore. And let's see, so yeah, touch break, that's all this is. So if I do projectile break, create, I still null effect. So unfortunately, that does not work. Alright, well, after looking for a bit through the menus, the other comment that said I can use resource seeds from mystical agriculture and have a carbonicle farm them for me, which I have been looking for a while. It said I can use it to make ATM ores, so I'm guessing I was confused for a bit, thinking that he meant that I can make stuff like all the modium, which I cannot. So what I'm assuming he meant is that I can use it to make stuff like zinc or zinc and all that from the all the modium mod. Which I will be doing mystical agriculture at least a bit because I would like all the supremum tools and such, and even if it is just decorative later, or it ends up decorative. But the main reason I don't want to use it for ore and such is because if I rely on that, that means this entire ore multiplication setup here won't actually be useful. So I could use it for certain ores and keep it for other things, but and also instead of having a carbonicle farm it for me, which would probably be useful if I had a above a certain size farm, but as long as it's small enough, it would be a lot easier if I use one of these harvest things here, which will just automatically put it into a chest for me. But basically what I've done is I've added more relays, and remember how there were turrets in the Coliseum over here, and they weren't getting source? Turns out the relays just weren't connected properly. So now that I've done that, the turrets in here now have their source up there, if you can see their tanks are full. And you might also notice there are redstone links on them from create, which if I hit this lever here, they turn on and start casting the freeze spell. And then it just gathers more swords from the bank. And now over here, where the other bridge of source you might see, is now heading over to these drigmes. These drigmes, before when I tried to use them, I couldn't figure it out. It's because their chests that they link to, it takes a while for them to consider that chest linked, or at least to put the items in the chest. So basically before, I was just getting confused since it was taking so long. So now that I have figured out that it just takes a while, I put up drigmes in all these areas here to harvest all these animals around here, along with these mechanism pipes, which go all the way over into here to this large storage bay for all the items. And the reason I don't have this just directly connected to my AE2 system is, since this is an infinite source, I don't particularly feel like having to deal with cleaning out said infinite source once it's full. Bad doggos. But what I wanted to show this time is, you might notice on the map, there has been an extension to the area I own, along with this gigantic bridge here. This bridge I'm going to have lead all the way over here into what I'm going to use for mystical agriculture. So I am going to be using it for certain ores, such as ones I need so much of that even doubling wouldn't be useful. And the ones that are just specifically rare, like, say, coal, I can't find practically any of it because it's overwritten by so many mods. Same with iron and such and shuts. So I'm going to use mystical agriculture to automate getting those. So I am going to go and make the creeper addition to my Drigme farm area. Alright, now the amount I got in there is kind of comedic. but I just kept knocking them in through the roof until I had enough. I was happy with. So now I got this whole creeper farm here with oh I didn't connect the source, huh? Well then, can I even reach the relay from down here? Or do I have to use fuel? Okay, I can reach it. So I guess I gotta crack open the roof like a coconut. And let's see, does it require line of sight? Nope, it can just pass right through the wall. So I guess next now is on to mystical agriculture. Alright, see you when I get the first step of that done. Alright, so it has been quite a bit more than just the first step since the last cut. But, give me an open my inventory there. But I've added a few new warp pads too to get around. Because I now own a lot more area. So while I may not be growing stuff like all the modium like I originally thought when I first read that comment, I'm assuming that wasn't what the comment actually meant though, is growing all the modium. Since all I can grow from like that is tin, zinc, that kind of thing. From the all the mods mod. But over here is all of my mystical agriculture stuff so far. Right here I got a set of each armor. Have nice and decorative here. And then up here at the top is where I plan on putting a set of awakened armor, if it's not better than mine. Then I got this cube here to run these processors here. And over here is where I have this crafting area. Built this nice balcony-ish area out here for it. And then right up here is the awakening area that I needed to set up for making the armor, which just has botany pots of each element going into their machine. So it allows it to work. So just automatically growing, and then these have an inventory on them so they can just gather more and more. And right here is my automatic nether star farm. It doesn't auto craft them. I haven't set anything like that up yet. But in the meantime, it at least auto harvests the one seed I have available. Which then has these. I have a couple more cruxes down here. And all the supremum growth accelerator. Which, in case anyone doubts if I cheated that in or not, this is my... I set up a Infernium Essence farm here. And it has 14k just from the last pickup. And then if I head down here, I have these little markers telling me how far each one goes. So I don't have many of them right now, since I devoted all of it to getting more Inferium. But that is a maximum stack of Inferium or Supremum growth accelerators for farming Inferium. So that way I can just keep getting more and more and more. And Supremum Essence I can get from Awakened Supremium blocks. And Awakened Supremium blocks, I just need Cognizant Dust, which is dropped by the Wither and the Ender Dragon when killed with an Essence weapon enchanted with Mystical Enlightenment. Alright, so I guess I gotta try and get that now. After 70 levels worth of XP, I finally managed to get a few of these enlightenments, quite a few of these enlightenment and a bunch of other spells. Now I just got to sort them all out, because I want to try and get one really high mystical enlightenment. Okay, I was just heading to the nether because I was going to kill things in there, and I just noticed my boat has a couple drowned in it for some reason. Huh. Oh, to the nether. Oh, not like I'm limited in where I go unlike last time. Definitely a cool biome. Hello, ghast. Nope. Hello, XP. You're wearing diamond armor. Score. A very high level diamond armor. Ooh. Hello, legendary that has 169 health. Mine's staying still for me? I don't have to deal with damage or knockback, so I can just sit in this corner. You know, this mod that adds these bosses, it's kind of saddening. Because, I mean, sure, they're trying to make something a bit more interesting, but all they're really doing is just adding a tedious fight, since all it is just the same enemy with more health. And why I'm farming these blazes, I might as well say how I'm doing it, is this blaze spawner here I've completely captured here. I've encaged it. And then on the spawners, since the apotheosis is in this mod, you can actually edit edit their stats. So I made it to where it spawns them as fast as possible by using a ton of sugar and golden clocks on it. So it just keeps spawning them at its maximum rate. So I can just stay in here and keep killing them forever. And I appear to have just learned that blazes die stupidly fast to cold spells. So I can now just kill the entire room just by sniping one of them. Alright, I've made it out of the nether with all of my gear. Gear in 67 levels. I killed a lot of blazes. How many blaze rods do I have? Wow, over 256. Okay, I killed a lot. Which reminds me, there's bounties, yeah? Yep, I killed over 100 blazes already. Which now I have even more blaze rods in here. Well, for now, I'm just going to store this book. Actually, I'm going to store this book the fancy way. On the ground. Alright, so supremum sword and this. So now I have my mystical enlightenment. And if I remember correctly, I got a few sharpness books from in here. Alright, done all that. And also, now that I'm back in this room, I noticed, for some reason, this goes like somewhat ethereal when you're just like, when it's in closer to your peripheral for some reason. But now with such high mystical, or mystical whatever that enchantment's called, should be able to now just go hunt a few withers and use that to get what I need. Or I can go charge the Ender Dragon. That might be worth it. Do I have what it takes to fight the Ender Dragon, though? 14 Ender Pearls? That's enough, right? And then I need Blaze Rod. Or not Blaze Rod, Blaze Powder. Which reminds me, I should probably empty this before going. Got a lot of this soul cobblestone. Alright. Dump that bag out. Once it's empty, I'm going to go make Ender Pearls and go take on the Ender Dragon. I'm immortal to every other vanilla mob, so why not the Ender Dragon? This is probably how I'm gonna die. Just gonna make a couple stacks of blaze powder just because I'd have extras, right? Alright, 14 Eyes of Ender. Which actually, before I do that, a Nature's Compass, can this track the stronghold by any chance? No, okay. Alright, so full throttle, throw 1. I went over here, okay. So, time to go in this direction a ways. Gotta turn on my jetpack, there we go. Full throttle! Alright, traveled quite a ways. Back off. Should be around here somewhere. It went down, but I can't tell exactly where, so... Vein mine downwards. Be around here somewhere, right? Yep, here it is. Whoa. This is fancier than I thought it'd be. Backpack just filled with all that junk I mined. Oh, hey, a bunch of free stuff from these pots. Alright, so broke all those pots, Legend of Zelda style. This seems different from the map. Am I on the wrong level? Is that it? Can you go up? Yeah, it looks like it's up in this way. Yep, this is the portal, okay. Alright, time to mark this real quick. And portal. Gonna make it purple. Alright. Time to fight the Ender Dragon. Geronimo. Huh? Am I supposed to be seeing something here? Oh, there we go. Cheesy Pelosa the Mythical has awoken nearby. Huh. Was that a legendary Enderman? No, it's a legendary Shulker. And turns out I can hit Enderman with a projectile, just not directly. Okay, that's rather humorous. Time to kill this very slowly. There, finally killed one of them. Turns out another one spawned while I was fighting that one, so time to kill this one also. Alright, second one's killed. Being able to basically just overheal and take as little damage as possible, while at the same time, every time I take damage, it takes a while for me to be able to take damage again. All those combining together just create such a sheer immortality that end crystal barely even damaged me. And also now, thanks to me being able to fly, I can chase the Ender Dragon down. This is a not very cinematic fight. Back here. Oh hey, the Ender Dragon can deal half a heart of damage to me. Isn't that really powerful? This is just no content. How am I gonna... Doubt anyone's gonna be entertained by me just basically just bitch slapping the Ender Dragon to death. Alright, Ender Dragon has been slain, so now I got a few things from it. Oh hey, I got 2 supremum essence. The main thing I wanted was this cognizant dust. Oh hey, a legendary phantom. Or not legendary, epic phantom. Either way, it is now time for me to collect an Ender Dragon egg. If I right-click it, it teleports, and I just need a sealed torch real quick. Glad it gives you everything you need to collect it. Alright, I got myself a dragon egg. There you go, gather a nice large swarm of them to kill. Now I just need to bring them over to my tunnel here. Oh, they killed me! I am almost... Seriously, I now get the achievement Almost Unkillable? Alright, well I guess I need to head all the way back now. I never actually slept in my bed, so my spawn point's still all the way over here. Oh, and I didn't think this through. I really did not think this through, huh? Well, I guess there's only one option. Nope. Didn't make it. Back once again, and this time, I still have my ghostly effect. So now I can actually make it across. Got 2 keys now, although I doubt I'd be able to use the other key. Since, yeah, it looks like the grave might actually be down there. There we go, got my stuff back. Now, where's that other one? There should be another grave around here somewhere. Nothing particularly valuable on it other than that diamond chestplate, but I do want that diamond chestplate. There it is. Oh, and I also got ender tears. Happen to notice this in the wall while I was mining. There's a camp here with a loot shulker. Interesting. Good to know there are loot shulkers in this biome instead. Endermite spawner, just gonna break that. Alright, back to looking to the rest of the Observer Silver Ore. Alright, so got a bunch of Observer Silver Ore, and this time I was careful enough to actually kill a bunch of Endermen instead of getting swarmed by them this time. Figures, I can kill the Ender Dragon with barely taking any damage, but I can't kill 50 Endermen. Alright, so maybe with this platform I can actually get through. I turn off my jetpack. Come on, let me through. Do I need a thread of distance to get through? No. Oh. Yep, that worked. Okay. Kazavr Zap the Sticky, a legendary Enderman. Man, the end just keeps getting fancier and fancier. With these aether trees and these yellow trees here. These nightshade ones. Oh, saw something. Yep, Fort End City, finally. Where's that ship? Here it is. The city at the end of the game. I got an elytra. And a bunch of free stuff that I don't bother checking what it is. Totem of Void Undying? Oh, so I can fall into the void and not die. Like the Forgiving Void mod. Okay. Alright, well, I'm gonna try and grab as many end rods as I can and all that from here. Alright, time to roll the credits. Let's see, is there anything different within this mod pack, or... No, nothing different, okay. Alright, back here. With the many things I managed to steal from the end. Alright, so brewing stand, couple torches. Managed to grab 2 elytras out of the deal, so that's pretty good. Managed to find another city off camera. And got a weird things like this spawner agitator. But I got 2 trophies, the dragon egg and the elytra now. So now I should probably check. Oh, I see. I need to go back and do all this, don't I? Alright, so it wants me to find netherite, grabbing all the monument ingot, and then that's that part. Okay, so I already have that stuff, so it should be able to do this just easy. Teleport pad is used to teleport to 2 dimensions. Added by the ATM pack, you can use it to get to the mining dimension by placing it in the overworld, and shift right clicking with empty hand. To go to the other, do the same thing, but in the nether? Alright, so I can place one of these in the overworld and one in the end. Did not mean to put those in my inventory. Or in my oh, there's my storage backpack. And for now, I'm just gonna put these in my tools bag. So how do I use it? Oh. Just took a minute. Alright, so I guess I just need to get down to Y20. Doesn't seem too hard. Alright, finally managed to find some of this other vibranium ore. Oh, my inventory filled on the way here. But yeah, I also managed to grab some of this soul lava. There's vibranium ore. Now I just need to try and find a bit more. And that rhymed. I did not mean for that. Alright, it has been a while since... Oh, lag. It's a lot of lag. But I finished my mining trip. I managed to get 22 raw vibranium ore, which took quite a while to get, but I got it. And I also, while I was afterwards, I made the mortar and pestle, since I saw on another video that you can make all the modium site, which I don't quite know what it does, but since I have what it took to make it, I figure I might as well. I was just gonna drink that one, but I think I might have wasted it. That's something I don't know about. But in the meantime, if I throw my vibranium in here, this should start mixing into here and give me enough bonus vibranium to use. Until then, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thank you for watching. Bye.